First topic, speaking of crickets, rest in peace to the Queen. Why did I say that? Because I think that's the right thing to say because someone who is significant in the lives of a lot of people, not me, passed away. Now, I struggled working this topic because kind of the topic was going to be, why do you care about the Queen? Why do we care about the Queen? Why is this like a huge topic of conversation in America? Why are flags at half mast because of this? Why are people putting out these sympathy posts like RIP to the Queen, long live the Queen? Why is a country like Jamaica going to like 12 days of mourning? And why? Uh, the Queen was a figurehead, a head on a figure who was obviously a part of diplomacy, but the Queen is the figurehead for the monarchy. And the monarchy is built upon a royal family. And the idea of a royal family goes counter to American culture. Because here in America, we fought a war or two to ensure that we would no longer have to answer to a monarchy. And we never built a monarchy because we were built on the premise that all men and women are created equal. Now, what that premise was said to be and what it actually was, that's a totally different thing. But nonetheless, we weren't built on the idea that there's actual royalty. There's never been American king. There's never been an American queen. Yes, I know y'all love Beyonce and Jay, but they're not a king. They ain't king and queen. Queen B, there's no such thing. Talk about, hey, young king. Yeah, nah, you're not really a king. You don't have a kingdom. Not here in America. Hey, young queen. Oh yeah, I love my young queens. I love my old queens. I love my queens. They're not really queens, right? Again, it's a way to separate those who are greater than from those who are less than. So as we put the queen to rest, I think we need to put the idea of a monarchy to rest. I think we need to put the idea of royalty to rest. Because if you want to embrace the idea of a royalty, if you want to embrace the idea of a monarchy, that means you embrace the idea that you are better than someone else or someone else is better than you. And if that's what you live by, then I mean, shit. What are we talking about here? You are part of the problem that we continue trying to fight, right? We talk about equal rights, but then we want to celebrate the loss of a queen, a loss of a monarch. I mean, a monarch with no power. I mean, the figurehead, really like the power of bobblehead, right? Just everybody got one, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you actually do? Like, what does that ain't Jawan Howard. I mean, the UK has a prime minister for a reason who actually makes those decisions, right? They have a parliament that actually, makes those decisions. You understand what I'm saying? But it's the idea of the queen. And even more so than killing the idea of a monarchy and elevating those, let's continue on elevating those people, right? Because it's people worship. How are you in America, somebody who does not have ties to the UK, sad or bothered that a lady who was 96-year-old passed away? You never met her. You don't have a relationship with her. Your life hasn't changed. Stop the fake social media talk. Every time somebody who's known dies does not mean you have to care. Because you don't. You don't care. You know why? Because you don't know that person. And if you're truly deeply affected by the death of somebody who you do not know, who you had not spent time with, you might need to reevaluate yourself and your values. You know why? Because you may be worshiping an idol God. You may be looking at that golden calf in the wilderness and exalting them above who you are when, you know what, they put their pants on just like you do. Actually, he or she puts his or her pants on the same way you do, one leg at a time. And I'm not saying that we should that we should just down the queen passing away. No, if you are part of that country, then yeah, you feel what you feel because that's one of your distinguished leaders. But people die every day, B. And if those people aren't in your life, miss me with your fake care. Miss me with your fake care. So as I close this out, man, I just want to say that let's stop fake caring about death. Let's stop popularizing the idea that we have to fake care about the death of somebody significant because they're famous. No, we don't. We can say, hey, thoughts and prayers to their family and their loved ones, those who are affected by this, and then move along with our lives. Because that's what I do. That's what I did. And the thing is, I honestly just don't care about these figureheads. But the one thing I appreciate about the UK is they at least acknowledge that the Queen is just a figurehead. But what do I know? I'm just a big baby. And I'm still talking. Holla, big baby. 9 more episodes after this one. 9 more episodes after this one. But hey,